Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thought we'd have a little bit of fun today, and I thought that I'd show off to you my Mad Max silver collection. Now, in all honesty, this is not my Mad Max silver collection. All right? I think that most of you that have been with me here for a while know that I believe that having your excess wealth stored in precious metals is something that you should do for after a crisis and not to do because you want to use it during a crisis, right? Not saying that you can't use precious metals to barter or to buy things during a crisis, but that if you have precious metals already, in my opinion, it should mean that you already have all of the preps that you would need to get through a crisis. And I consider this right here something that you would use after the crisis was over, so that you can use it to rebuild instead of survive. This is going to allow you to thrive after the crisis, and your preps is going to allow you to survive through the crisis. And what you're looking at here is, this is my little stash of precious metals, mainly silver, pretty much all silver, that I keep because it's something that I guess has an emotional attachment to me. A lot of these I keep separately from my base precious metals, meaning those that I don't really care about. I'm not emotionally attached to them. They're just a way to preserve my wealth. But these I got because they're a little bit different. Some of them were gifted to me. So I just thought that I'd show them off to you and I have a little bit of fun today. I do have another video that I'm working on for later on today, but there's a little bit of research that I have to do for that. And it's very important, so be on the watch out for that. But what made me want to do this video is because for those of you that were on the live stream, you would have seen me showing you this 5-ounce silver bar right here. And this was a gift from one of our community members, and his name is Paul. And I read to you, or I paraphrased to you, a little bit of the letter that he sent me. And I think it's pretty awesome that he sent me this, and I really do appreciate it. Look at how beautiful this coin is. So this stash that you see right here, this is precious metals or silver that I probably will never get rid of, or it will be the last thing that I ever get rid of, should I ever have to. And things like this gift that I got from Paul, I will never get rid of this. I would have to be in dire straits to get rid of this and to exchange it for currency, or for fiat currency, or whatever kind of currency there is. But you can see this is a 999 fine silver. And what the 0.999 means, it's just the pureness of the silver, of the metal that's in this bar. So that means that there is 0.001 impurities of whatever other alloy there may be, maybe copper, maybe anything else really. But this is pretty much pure silver. When you go to buy, let's see, silver, it's best if you get 0.99 or 0.999, either 3 nines or 4 nines, because that's going to get you to as pure as you can have it. And when you go to sell it, it'll be a lot easier to figure out what it is that you're going to get for it, depending on what spot is and demand is. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. So I have a few coins here that are kind of like odd, that I thought it would be interesting to show, but I wanted to show you 2 more gifts that I received throughout the years from you all, our community members. And one of them is this awesome little 1964 silver quarter. So whenever you hear someone talk about junk silver, this is what they're talking about. They're talking about silver quarters or dimes or half dollars or dollars that were minted on 1964 or prior. These are all made up of 90% silver. There are a few half dollars that were minted between 60 or from 65, I believe, to 69 that are 40%, but those aren't as many as these. And this is what's considered junk silver. And one of the ways that you can tell that a coin is real is if you hold it like this, face up, you switch it around, and the eagle, like on this one, will be face up. But if you take it and turn it around this way, it'll be face down. So you see that? Face down, face up, that's real. See that? That's real. that's just one of the things that you can look out for. Another thing you can look out for is to make sure that if you're getting some junk silver, that the edge, and look at what good condition this coin is in. 1964, and it still has all the little ribs here. You can see is that you don't see any copper in between. That you don't have copper that's sandwiched in between the silver looking metal. In this case, this is 90% silver. And this thing is just beautiful too. And this here is the last one that I'll show you that I received as a gift from someone. This is like a commemorative quarter that was minted, I believe. It was 2008. And it is an Alaska commemorative quarter, right? Showing their 1959, which I do believe is when Alaska became a state within the United States of America. And it is showing the grizzly bear there. And this one also is a 90% silver quarter. These commemorative quarters that they make, they're 90% as well. Let's see, which other ones do we have that are, oh, I think these are really cool right here. These don't really have any kind of like significance. It's that I just think they're cool. Look at that. There's a little hand poured 1 troy ounce. And then you have its big brother over here, which is a hand poured 2 troy ounce. And you can see that it's starting to patina there. And I know many of you may say, well, why aren't you wearing gloves? I don't really care about wearing gloves for silver or even gold, specifically silver, because if it patinas, it patinas. It's still silver. Nothing's going to change the element. It's just going to be, you see that little patina there, that little coloring change? I think that's pretty cool. So if you already have all of the silver and precious metals that you're gonna think you're gonna need as a base, it's always nice to get something that that you like to look at, that you like to take out every once in a while and take a look at. And I just want to show you how dense silver is. So look at this little silver cube right here, and it's 999 fine silver. But look at how small it is. But you see this little cube right here is 100 grams. So this is about 3 1/3 ounces of pure silver, of 999 silver. See that? Look at how small it is. Now let me show you another 100 gram 999 silver. Look at that. This is a 100 gram bar of 999 silver. And it can be deceiving sometimes because this weighed out is 100 grams. And this weighed out is 100 grams too. And it's pretty thick as well. Sometimes I get a question about copper, if I think that copper is something good to have. Well, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, copper is real money. This is real money as well. This has tangible value. I mean, think of everything that copper is used in everyday items. You know, how much copper does it take to make one of the infamous electric vehicles? The only reason that I don't think that copper is a good store of value is because it takes so much in order to store value in copper. Meaning that this here along with this, I believe it's like 20 coins altogether. This came out of this little thing in here. That you're only looking at about $10. And that's with a premium. And it has a very high premium because somebody has to get paid to mint these coins. So you're looking at maybe $10 in all of this right here. And $10 equivalent in silver, you're looking at half of one of these or less than half of one of these. So when you're looking to store $10 of wealth away or excess wealth away, you can do it in this, or you can do it in less than half of an ounce of silver. And this one, I just think that the patina on this one is really nice. Look at that. Let me know if you like this kind of video, ladies and gentlemen. I figure that we can kick the day off with something, with a video that's kind of fun, not too much doom and gloom. And the video that I got coming up later on today, it's not really doom and gloom. It's more of an informative video, and I think you're going to find it very interesting. But it's fun to do this every once in a while. fun to take a look and see what you've collected over the years. Here's another one that is pretty interesting. Now, this is a commemorative Columbus coin. Okay, it's a silver coin. But the thing about this one is I've never seen one that is 500 grains. And it's commemorating the 500th year since Columbus discovered America. But I just thought that this was pretty cool that they made one that was 500 grains of silver. Nothing very special about this coin. This is a panda. And I just think that the panda, they are so pretty. They are very nice. And let's see what year this is. This is a 2002. So this panda is still 1 troy ounce. I forget what year they started doing it, but it's after 2002, I'm pretty sure, where now the pandas that are sold out of China are the equivalent of only 30 grams. And 1 troy ounce is the equivalent of 31.1 gram. So the new pandas that you are buying out there, they're actually a little less than 1 troy ounce. Where this one right here, you can see right there where it says 1 ounce AG. And then it says 999s. But I just think that these are really pretty. And this one, I really don't want to have it patina. That's why I keep it in the case. Because I want to keep it like that because you can just see everything so well. It's kind of like 3D. See that? Now, one of my very favorite coins, because I think it's so pretty, is this one right here. This is the Morgan. And look at the patina on that. Ladies and gentlemen, never clean your silver coins, especially if they're older ones. This thing is beautiful. I remember I picked up like 2 or 3 of these, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And I ended up giving one away during one of our live streams. But look at how pretty that coin is and how well preserved it is. Look at that. I just think this is a beautiful coin. Something that I also think is really nice. Look at this. This is a 1/4 ounce of platinum. And I'm not really a platinum person. Yeah, I think that platinum is just as much of a precious metal as anything else. And probably more. There's nowhere near as much platinum in the Earth's crust as there is gold or silver. Yeah, but look at the definition. I mean, it is just such a pretty coin to look at. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's the little things that matter. You got to do some things that, you know, that you find interest in and that you really like doing. And I really do enjoy looking at these coins every once in a while. But I just love the design of this coin. And I think that platinum in the future will do very well. But that's not why I bought this. I just thought that it was really nice to look at. These little bars are interesting. I remember picking a few of these up from the coin shop. They didn't have that many, but this is a Stagecoach Silver. All right. And these you can actually break into 1/4 ounce pieces. So I think that's pretty cool to have these. You have the entire bar that you can store as one bar. But if you ever need to use it and break it up, you can actually break it up by snapping them apart. Now take a look at these guys right here. And let me just show you what one of them looks like. I've got several of these. They're very, very small. So these are 999 1 gram bars with a little car design on it. And the back is just generic. But people always talk about 1 gram. Should we get 1 gram? Should we get a 1/10 ounce? I say yes, as long as you can get it for a premium that is very, very good. And I remember getting these at a very, very good premium when I got them. I got a whole bunch of them over here as well. Let me get one of these out right here so you can all take a look at it. Now, some people may not be able to stock up, right, on gold and silver or any precious metals. But what I would say is this, look, you can go out and get 1 gram of silver for a couple of dollars, or even better, go get a silver dime for a couple of dollars every time you get paid. If that's all you can afford, that's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But this little packet here, let me show you because this is really cool. This little packet here has the alphabet. All right, so it's got the alphabet. So you see I grabbed coin X. All right, I grabbed the letter X. You know, it's little cool things like that that make collecting fun. And let me show you a couple of other coins that are very interesting. This one is I think this is a 1/4 ounce. Yes, this is a 1/4 ounce of silver from Armenia. And I believe this is Noah's Ark. Yes. Does it say? Yep, it says Noah's Ark right there. And this here is Noah's Ark. And this was expensive. You can see this was $10 for a 1/4 ounce. That is a premium of almost 100%. But I picked this up a long time ago. I don't even remember when I picked it up. But it's just something that's nice to look at. And you see this one is different from the US. When you turn this one like this, it's still upside down. Or it's upside down. So you turn it the other way. But look at that. Look at the back of that. And you know, coins like this that are really, really nice and really well preserved, I won't take them out. Because I want to be able to see the definition and I want to be able to see everything, because that's why I got them, because I think they're so pretty. And here's another one. This one right here is pretty interesting, from Somalia. This is a 1/10 ounce fine silver from Somalia. And there you go. I paid $5 for that. And I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a premium, isn't it? That's what the back of it looks like. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. That's what the back of it looks like right here. And I've also got a couple of these guys right here. These are pretty cool. So check this out. When I say that you should buy fractional silver, but only if the premium is good, then this is what I mean. You see, I remember buying these 5 little bags. Each of these little bags has 10 of these 1 gram rounds. These guys right here. So I bought 5. Man, they're so small you can barely even see them. I bought 5 bags, and each bag has the equivalence of like almost 1/5 of an ounce. Let's see this. Oh, check this out. This is really cool. Hopefully you can see that. So each bag has about close to 1/5 of an ounce. And let me show you the front here. You see it's got 0.18 of an ounce. Where is it? Right there. 0.18 of an ounce right there. So all 5 bags comes out to 9/10 of an ounce. So for 9/10 of an ounce of silver, I paid $25. So that's not bad. That's a little bit higher than the regular premium that we're paying for right now. But that's not bad for having something like this. That's a pretty decent premium in my opinion. Let's see, we're almost done. Yes, we are. Let me show you another coin that I think is really pretty. That's this $50 right here. I don't even know if you can see what the date is. Let me know if you can see what the date is. Leave it in the comment. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? This one looks like somebody tried to clean it though. All right. And let me go ahead and show you a couple of my last ones. This is a 1972 dollar from Canada. Now let me know, I forgot. I'm very certain that I asked Jerry, because I got this at the coin shop a while back. Let me know, what's the purity of this? A 1972 dollar from Canada. I think that they were 50% silver, but I could be wrong. And then the last ones that I'll show you is these. These are just some, I think these are the very first pieces of fractional silver that I ever bought. And I think I only bought like maybe 20 of them or something like that. Like 2 ounces worth. But let's see. There you go. But it's these little Indian heads right here. These aren't actually 1929s. These are generic. They're not sovereigns. But I remember these being the very first fractional silver that I ever bought. And I believe I bought them from Provident Metals. That's the very first company that I ever bought silver from on the internet. But then, of course, you all know that I recommend that if you're going to buy any precious metals, that you try to find a local coin shop first and get to know them and trust them. That way you can build a relationship. So that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I just thought we'd have a little bit of fun today and go over my Mad Max silver stash. And of course, you know that that's just joking. I really don't believe in preparing gold and silver for a world where you have Mad Max or a rule without law. Because in my opinion, as I've often stated, the reason that you have gold and silver is so that it can preserve your wealth, so that you can bring that energy forward with you into whatever new paradigm may arise when all of these crises that they put us through come to an end. So I hope you had a little fun. Look out for that next video that I'm going to be putting out later on today. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining in. I truly do appreciate every one of you and all of your support. And God bless you all.